In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
In the heart of chaotic Kuwait, a woman gears up for a trip that could probably get her halfway to the moon. A thick fog of gloom hangs in the air as she waves goodbye to her loyal sidekick Salah, the human version of a GPS in a land foreign to her. Their melodramatic farewell bounces off the car's windows, a comedic and overblown display of their shared escapade. She wobbles her way through the airport, like a clueless tourist lost in a maze of duty-free shops, a lone warrior amidst a sea of suitcase soldiers. The air is thick with a sense of impending doom, or maybe that's just the smell of stale coffee and overpriced sandwiches. Finally, she wedges herself into a seat that's more akin to a sardine can than a comfy nook inside the mechanical bird that's about to fling her across the sky. Her commentary shifts gears as she launches into a hilarious rant about the absurdity of in-flight prices, her tone dripping with sarcasm and cheeky disbelief. Those exorbitantly priced peanuts? They must be gold-plated. And as for the tiny soda cans, she jests, she's seen thimbles with more capacity. Then the turbulence hits, and it's not just peanuts flying. As her heartbeat quickens, her prayers soar higher than the aircraft, humorously pleading with the divine for a parachute, or at least a bigger can of soda. Oh, the sheer bliss of her journey is just too much to handle. As she inches closer to her destination, she can almost feel the frostbite from Canada's welcoming breeze, a delightful change from the hairdryer winds of Kuwait. But let's not forget about the heart-wrenching, tear-jerking drama that comes with saying goodbye to her adopted home. Can you hear the violins playing yet? As she talks about her pets, her voice falters, almost as if she's choking on a hairball. She's leaving them, but rest assured, they are not being left to fend for themselves. Good old Salah is sticking around to play zookeeper. It's like a running gag as she bids her adieu. But oh, her love for them? It's like plot of a cheesy rom-com, visible in the hilarious highlights reel she has spliced together in her head. Rumor has it, they're planning a wild pet party while she's gone. The second our heroine's feet touch Canadian soil, a sigh of relief escapes her, or maybe it's a sigh of frostbite. Hard to tell with that lovely Canadian chill. Ah, the familiar sights and sounds of her homeland, they're as a warm blanket. If only she had one in this frigid weather. The thrill of endless opportunities and dispensaries gives her a shiver, but again, it might be the cold. And can you believe it? She's actually choosing this over a snug Kuwaiti apartment. 'Cause she's never going back to Canada, who needs cozy warmth when you've got the beautiful Canadian winter, right? So, what's next on our globe-trotting diva's wobble card? Will she find inner zen and medical help she needs in homeland, or will the dazzling lights and falafel stands of Kuwait woo her back? I will just have to wait and see. Don't forget to leave your wild guesses and conspiracy theories in the comments section. Meanwhile, we're packing her off with a travel pillow, map, and a thermos of hot cocoa. Bon voyage and welcome home, our traveling diva, and don't forget to send a postcard. We all know there is someone who is celebrating your return. And before the highlights, don't forget to subscribe.
Hello guys, so now we are heading for the Kuwait International Airport.
I'm gonna miss you, babe.
Oh my god, I hear goodbyes.
Me too. So I have my luggage here, ready to go for our first trip to Dubai.
Okay baby, relax, we are going now to Dubai.
And there's my plane. Going to Dubai, first flight. So this is my first time using Emirates. I usually use Qatar, so I'll see how it is. They just had a cheaper flight this time. Around the holidays it's very expensive. So, but I have a story time about that after, about the seats. So far the customer service is phenomenal. So my first flight is 5:45 p.m. Sorry, I had to drag my heavy carry-on all the way here to my gate, and we're about to board. So, and it's an hour and 45-minute flight to Dubai, and then I have a 5.5-hour layover in Dubai. Another thing I saw is a first-class Falcon. Falconry is really big in the Middle East here, so you're allowed to bring a Falcon, I think. I'm not sure exactly the rules, but that man had a Falcon with him. So yeah, I think you have to buy a seat for the Falcon. And they're very, very cute.
So this is a Boeing 777, and so far the cabin is just so warm. The color scheme is warm, the sand dune detail on the walls, the huge entertainment screen too. As for my seatbelt extender, never be ashamed or shy to ask for one. Got lucky and the flight was pretty empty, so I didn't have to get 2 seats, but this was eye-opening for me, and I've decided I'm not going to travel anymore without buying 2 seats. I can't bank on a seat being empty. You never know when a flight will be full, and as you can see, the armrest has to come down or else you have to buy 2 seats. So yeah. I will say that the air ventilation, the fan, is the strongest of any flight I've ever been on. As you can see, the plane was like empty. It was crazy. The flight from Dubai to Montreal was more full, but still, I've never seen it this empty before. Not gonna complain. Seats so far compared to Qatar are more comfortable. They're about the same size, but there's something about the design that's more comfortable. Although I'm not going to dog Qatar because I do love them as an airline as well. So the engine noise drowned me out here too, but basically I said how much I miss Salah and my pets, and I can't believe I'm on my way to Canada. It's surreal.
And here they give out these peculiar looking headphones that were shaped in a square, different I guess. Time to watch some movies. So on this flight I decided to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. I prefer the original. I just love Gene Wilder.
So I gave back the Pepsi. I'm really trying not to drink soda, especially not Pepsi.
But this was a really good meal. It came with like some kind of charcuterie board, like a halal one, with like beef prosciutto, peppercorn turkey breast, different kinds of cheese, hummus, tabbouleh, grape leaves, some kind of wrap with like potato curry, pita. Then there was like this little dessert. It was like a mini red velvet cheesecake. It was really, really good.
The Dubai airport, I didn't film much because I was just hustling my way through it. It was confusing. You have to go through different floors. You have to take a train. Anyway, I finally just had a seat, and I won't even tell you how much I paid for 2 waters and a lemonade. It is robbery. Airport prices are insane. But my aunt gave me a really good tip that I'm going to do from now on, because you can't bring water through security, right? Anything over 3 ounces. So she said she brings a couple of empty water bottles and fills them up at the water stations in the airport beside the bathrooms. Should have totally done that. Next time, I guess.
One cool feature about Emirates is at night, the roof of the aircraft lights up with it looks like a night sky. It's so calming. And
one thing that happened right after this shot, I thought we were gonna die. I started praying to Allah. Like I was saying, Astaghfirullah, please, if we die, send me to heaven. Like the turbulence, I've never experienced turbulence like this. It felt like the plane was like dropping out of the sky. I had minor whiplash. You could hear all the drink carts like shaking in the back. It was bad. Like it was really, really, really scary. And I was just like, oh my God, I had to take deep breaths. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Like I could start feeling my pulse just like beating on the sides of my like in my temples, and I was getting lightheaded. Like I don't know. I watched too many plane crash videos, but this was intense turbulence. And luckily we made it through. I never thought I would see you again. I never thought. Oh, my car. My car. Reunited at last with my Kia. I know people are going to pause and look at every crumb and stain in this car, but do yourself a favor and just pass on it. This car needs to be cleaned so bad. So that's one of the first things I'm gonna do while I'm here is get this car cleaned up. I have to take it for service, for brake service actually, and get it cleaned up. Now this is just, I'm so tired. Like, I was traveling for close to 25 hours after everything, barely sleeping. I need to put on my CPAP and get some good rest. So I will be doing Canada beezing very soon, all right? So, and I hope you enjoyed my journey home. I just wanted to get here to Canada and get the travel over with. That journey is arduous and it's getting harder and harder. I have to really just take a break from doing that journey for a little while. So, yeah, but it's been rough and emotional because I left another family behind, and well, you know, it's hard being away from my husband and my pets. And those of you who think that I'm abandoning my pets, they're not only my pets, they're Salah's pets. He's their pet dad and he's going to take very good care of them. I will see them again soon, but I have a lot of things I have to take care of here for myself. And sometimes you need distance to take care of things, especially when you're from two different parts of the world, opposite ends of the world, and from two very different cultures. Nonetheless, no matter how far away, I will always love you, and we will see each other again soon. I'm in Canada, but I'm bringing all of my morals with me, and all of my beliefs with me, and all of the changes that I've made to myself with me, and I will continue to work on my character and my health here. I'm not going to Canada, so get that out of your heads. Like, if you're waiting for that, you're gonna be waiting forever.